Hi guys. Okay, so it's kind of late here for me tonight. I know I'm totally au naturel. I know for a lot of us our beauty comes in a bottle, but I have a lot of scars on my face from things I was in my youth. But I had some incidents happen a month ago where I had ran into the wall, so I got a big scar here and a really big scar on my side, and then I can't even see. This one's from skin cancer. So anyway, so I'm really natural, and I do have my glasses on, and these are actually really cute. Look at my little frames, are so cute. So this is going to be for Witchy Sisterhood. I was going to upload this to KATZ just because of my regulars and, you know, my supportive witchy crew, and we're moving over a lot. We're doing so much stuff. I'm letting you guys know I've been working my little tail off. And I'm moving over more into business and life coaching. I am taking on 2 businesses, and I'm going to run fast with those 2 businesses and take people along with me. So I am looking for people that want to be in leadership positions that will let me put them there. And it'll help you in the long run, because it will teach you a lot and a lot of skills that will be able, you know, single moms, work at home moms, students, you know, women, men, work at home dads, you know, just people who want that extra income. You know, I can start you out making an extra $500 a month, then you go to 1,000, then you go up. And you know, I used to make really good money doing what I did, and I did a lot of I ended up doing business coaching and life coaching, and that's what I'm doing now. But I'm doing also religious counseling and a couple of other things. You know, I got a lot going on. I've always been very eclectic, and I like to do a lot of different things. I like studying, you know. Now, I try to tell people there's a big difference between eclectic. Religion, you cannot mix religions. You cannot mix the deities. You cannot put the Orishas on one, you know, altar with Isis. You know, that's not eclectic. That's something totally different. That's a whole nother video. But this whole video is for Witchy Sisterhood, and I'm really excited about this program because this collab, because if I can find all my notes, and I'm so sorry because I've been doing so much stuff for me and Glammy and myself. I'm doing primarily all of the websites and all of the stuff myself, which I used to do years ago, and I just had to retrain my brain. And hold on one second. And get myself back together to where I could you know, that's why I look so frazzled. I've just been working, and I'm not sleeping. I'm just working because I want the stuff done so we can get it done. So I might even put this on KATZ0411 just so that everybody knows. And if you're watching this, feel free to share it, because we're going to give away 1 to 2 really good gifts per month, okay? Glammy's already putting together a video for one that we're giving away, and it's worth it's a really big gift. It's a nice one. The next one's going to be really nice, and then I'm also working on giving away I'm probably going to do an iPad and an iPod here later on, after we get a little bit bigger, and you know, I see that it's getting better and more people are doing more, you know. Now, if you are a woman, this is the thing. We have started a chat, a forum. I'm sorry, I'm real tired, so just excuse me. We've started a forum, okay, and it is for women. Now, I've had men ask me, you know, they're male witches, and they're like, Kat, you know, we really love you, we like working with you, we like everything that you say, and is there any way that you're going to ever have men? We will put a folder in there for men, and you can make a username and go in there as a man, but you cannot, you know, everything else is pretty much for the women, because I want it about motivation. It's very motivational, it's very positive, it's life coaching, it's a life-changing event. You know, we're going to have groups for people that have their own business, whether you're working Amway, I don't even know I haven't heard that in years. Amway, languages, legal, pro flowers, candles. What else do they have? They have so much stuff. Shakeology. You know, I've got Jamie, one of my girls, she does Shakeology. She's going to put her banner up. So we're going to have one person from each company, and Glammy and myself have to approve it. So you're going to email it over to us, and we're going to have one person from each company be able to put their banner up on that page, and they can have the whole folder for that, their own folder, and they're the admin of it, and everybody that goes in. And I advertise a lot, you guys, so it's a lot of business. And you can sign these people up and do whatever you want with your business. Just the only thing I ask is that you follow the code of ethics, and you're really, really, really good with your clients and, you know, your people, and you know, just treat people how you want to be treated, because nobody wants to be treated like crap, you know. It really bothers me when, let me try and turn this, I don't know what's going on. My computer's over here just flipping out. I don't know what happened. I do this all the time, you guys. I lose myself in my websites all the time. So, I want to announce, I'm going to add it in here too. The reason my hair looks crazy is somebody had asked me about my hair program that I do with my hair. I just cut off all my hair. I took my hair in a big chunk and I just went, because I can grow my hair back really fast, and I know how to do it with this specific program, and I'm going to show you, and a lot of people wanted to know, and it worked really good. Okay, so now, as you know, we have greeneyedwitch.com. Go to Green Eyed Witch and click on every link, because they've all changed and they all have different stuff in them now. And we do have TATA Leonce. We do have Glammiewitch. We do have myself. We do have my padrino, Sandy Caneso. We do have Yitka. That's his wife. I am with a Palo and Ocha house here in Las Vegas. And yes, I do have a Rula. Yes, I am getting crowned. And yes, I am getting scratched. Now, for those of you out there that have been just, you naysayers, and you're leaving me all these hateful little messages, all I do is delete them. You're wasting your energy, because I really don't care. I can talk about the religion. I've studied it for over 10 years, and I've also dated people that have been deep in the religion, and I work really close with my house, my padrino, I'm not, you know, some ignorant I'm not a textbook witch just sitting over here trying to make stuff up. And if I don't know about something, I go to somebody and find out. And I know a lot of people. And this is the thing, is what I'm trying to do is put together a list of every babalao, tata, you know, anybody all over the country, all over the world that is very good, and I'm calling around getting references, and if they're good, I want to put together a list for like Detroit, New York, you know, San Francisco, because I have a lot of people that call me and say, hey, I want to do this, but I don't have anybody here, and I just got ripped off. So I would like to put together a list and have a list sitting there that people can go through and, you know, get referrals and leave comments and stuff. So I have all these great ideas, and I really want to do it, and I really, really care about you guys. I know a lot of you guys, you know, we've all had our bad times. We've all had our good times. We've said good things, bad things. You've seen me in my bad and my good, you know, my bipolar witchy moments, and I don't care. That's me. You know, I'm an open book. That's me. That's what makes me Katz. So, Green Eyed Witch, go to Green Eyed Witch and look at everything, because it has all changed. And I'm letting you know that things can always change with me, because I'm always consistently moving forward. I am never moving backward. I'm always consistently moving forward. Okay, and I'm like that in my relationships. I'm like that in my life. I'm like that, period. I do not go backwards at all. I don't go back to exes. No. Okay. Now, we have KATZloveguru.com. Isn't that freaking amazing? So that's going to be Glammiewitch and myself. I have worked it out to get they have a free conference chat that we can get, where it's an 800 number that you're able to call into, and we can record it, and you can ask us any questions that you want. And I can also put a little small form on the bottom of the board where you can ask all these questions about love, you know, failed love, divorced husband, cheating husband, you know, you came home, caught your man in your dress or something, you know, and you need somebody to talk to. You know, we we have the credentials to talk to you, and we have a lot of people on our group that have the credentials to talk to you and help you through whatever you're going through. Now, if it is on a professional level and you're saying, hey, I need a reading, and I need work, I need spell work, I'm depressed, I need this, I need that, well, that's a totally different thing, and you need to go over to greeneyeddwitch.com, book a reading, and then I will email you a time for a schedule, for a time that is best for both of us for your reading. Okay, I had somebody get upset because I was in the hospital. I went in surgery. I didn't see the email. Obviously, he didn't pay attention to the email. He called me a cunt. He called me all kind of, you bitch, you cunt. He called me everything he could. Said I stole $65 from him when I had already refunded him. And so when he got the refund, he sent it to me. He sent me a text. And he apologized. And he said, what would you have thought? And I said, it's fine, no problem. And the next day, I went and bought him a card, and I mailed him a card. So that's the type of person I am. So, and I'm probably one of the only real people in the world. Me and Brandon were talking today, Brandon and I. And I love sending out gifts and cards, and I sent him out a little package, and he was so happy. I'm still one of the ones that still hand writes cards, and for Valentine's I send out like 50 to almost 100 cards, and I don't know, I'm still very, very just human. Like, I'm very, very I really care about people, and I care how they care, and I don't have a lot of friends because I choose not to. I have associates, but I don't want people close to me, and I'm very, very solitary. The closest I get to being around people is in my house, and that's very hard for me too. So for all you guys that are bipolar, solitary, going through stuff, or you have a lot of issues that you deal with, I'm perfect to talk to because I can understand everything that you go through. I was an advocate for the state for foster care in Alaska, and the reason it was easy for me, the reason the lady chose me for that position was because for a lot of those children, there was nothing that they didn't go through that I hadn't already been through backwards. Backwards and forward. And so I can understand, and I can relate, and I can say, look, and the type of life coach, the type of business coach, and the type of person, the spiritual coach I am, is I'm a more in your face, stop whining, stop complaining, do something about it. Let's go get your candles. Let's get your herbs. Let's do something. Let's be proactive. Let's do magic, and if it's business, then I'm like, okay, let's get a game plan. Go get out your board. I want to write down this. I want to do this. By Friday, I want to see this, 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 and this. I have an apprentice that I'm working with that I am totally, totally not in love with, but she's probably one of the best ones I've worked with in a while because she listens to everything, and I'm rewriting my apprenticeship online, and I'm pretty much doing it through her because she's so great, and I'm doing different modules and stuff, and I'm keeping all of our notes and questions, and she's doing amazing. She's doing really, really, really good, so I like her. And what I'm doing is prepping her so she can get initiated. So what I'm doing is I'm letting people apprentice with me. They can come out for 3-4 months if they want to do an apprenticeship with me, also one-on-one, but they have to live somewhere else, not with me. They can live in, a getaway stay or the hotels or, a little apartment or a room. They rent rooms out here all the time. And then what I want to do is baby drip people that are not in the culture or in the religion, if they can handle it, into the religion if that's what they choose. I want to make it very clear that I do not push my religion on anybody. My path, my path and my religion are two different things. My religion is Ocha. Now, I'm gonna practice Palo, Santeria, Ocha. Ocha and Santeria are the same thing. That's all they are. Now, that's a religion, okay? Now, my practice is witchcraft, and I am a high priestess in witchcraft by blood. I'm a blood rite, and I have a few generations, so I'm really good. So let's clear that up, because I have had some people leaving me messages saying, you're not a Santera, and you don't have a rite, and you don't have this. Just go spend your energy somewhere else, because I feel great about myself, and I know what I'm doing, and I talk to my family and my padrino, and my fiance, he's a TATA, and he talks to me, and I know what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything that I'm not supposed to be doing, and I'm not sharing any secrets. And I do have my aruda, I do have my guerreros, I do have my, my shamalangos, I do have my egun, I do have a bovida, I do have 5 altars. I work my muertos every day. Every day. I work my muertos every day. I do my prayers. I work my muertos. I clean my water. I give cigar. I feed my own stuff, and then when I'm doing jobs for people, I do it. Okay? So I don't want to hear it anymore. All right. So that's Katz Love Guru is going to be so awesome because it's Glammiewitch and myself, and we are actually giving you advice, and you're able to just call in. We've had so much. What gave me this idea is so many people I probably get about 200, 300 emails a day. Maybe about the same in text. And people are it's all, probably about 80% is relationships. Hexes, relationships, jobs, and I was giving so much relationship advice that I thought about it, and I'm like, God, I should print this out and make a book. I'd make a killing, because here's the thing. I'm 40 years old. I've been married 3 times. I'm not ashamed to say that, because one thing is I'm a very strong, independent woman, but I taught my daughter to be strong and not to put up with shit. Okay? If your man hits you, you leave. I don't care if you've got kids for 10 years. I don't care if you've been with him for 10 years. I don't care. You leave. If you think you're not strong enough to leave, then you're wrong. Okay? There are things out there. There are people out there. There are family members out there. There are shelters. There's things that you can do. And I've been on my own since I was 14, so imagine what I had to go through to make it. And I raised my kids on my own. I didn't make any excuses. I didn't have abortions. I didn't give them away. I didn't dump them off on family. My kids have never been in daycare. When I had I had hair salons and tanning salons. I actually had a daycare built into the back end so that my clients' kids could go in there, and I had PlayStations, Xboxes, whatever was the cool thing back then, their toys, and a little locked door and snacks and stuff for them. So, thank Goddess I had mommy, my family, the Rodriguez family, because they were able to help me with my kids a lot too, especially when I, had my little trip to New York and Dominican Republic. But anyway, Katz Love Guru is going to have a lot of affirmations, a lot of self-help stuff on it. I am associated with a lot of powerful motivational coaches, women of power that are all about empowerment and being, just living, being beautiful from within out, and not having to feel like you got to put on a pair of heels, a thong, and a bra and walk around to feel sexy, because you don't. You're all sexy in your own way. And the way I tell people, you're a child of a god and a goddess, so shine. And that's how I raised my child. And so my child's very strong. All my kids came out really good for the circumstances that they grew up in. They came out pretty good. So, KATZloveguru.com. Go check it out. If you have any suggestions, let me know. It's got, it actually has a blog with the different recipes on it. So every week it has different recipes showing up on there, or every day. And then it has a whole section where it talks about, what we do, why we do it, how you can consult with us. And then I'm going to get a radio station, the 800 number, I think it's e-conference. I'm going to have that banner put up there, a special time that we can do it every week. We're going to jump on, and we're going to give you a code, and you jump on and you ask any question you want. Anything. Glammy can do, a tarot card reading for you. You can ask me questions. We're going to give you, 30 minutes of our time, 30 minutes to an hour for you to ask any questions you want. And that's what's going to go on Love Guru. Katz Love Guru. And I love it because I just thought it was fun. I don't know. I thought it was so much fun. And anything else, if you guys think about stuff, let us know. We'll add to it. I would love to get a lot of you guys doing guest spots. If you've got things that you want to talk about in love, physical, health, juicing, working out, being 40 and your metabolism and menopause and working out and trying to tone and stay sexy, dating younger men, dating older men, you know, stuff like that. That's the stuff we want to talk about. And that's what it's about. It's women, you know, it's our support group. And it doesn't matter if you're a witch, if you're not. It's for women. It's paganism, you know, pagan pride, but it doesn't matter if you're gay. It doesn't matter if anything. It is for all of us. It's a support group for all of us that's positive, and it's a safe online environment where we can talk to each other and not feel so solitary, you know, because it gets lonely. So the other one is Katz Witchy Life, which is my personal blog where I go up and I just post different stuff. Every now and then I'll go in there and feel a little itchy and start posting. And usually that hits my Twitter and all my other stuff. So in some way, form, or another, you find it, you don't. But I did do a blog. And I did put a lot of candle magic stuff on there, like the meanings of my colors with the orishas, the meanings of how you can make one spell go faster, a lot of different stuff. Phone call. Sorry. Hold on. I gotta do my video. Okay. The other one we did is the forum. Okay. The forum is so important to us because we needed it. Glammy and I were like, oh my God, we need this forum. We saw that YouTube was just kind of dying. It was getting boring. It just wasn't exciting, you know? And I know everybody had that big blowout with global witches, and at first it was amazing. Everybody was loving and just accepting, and it was so many different religions, and that's what we're doing, but a little bit different. It's acceptable. Anybody can make an account. We are going to have it more for a work at home. We're going to have a work at home section. So whatever company you're in, it's going to have a folder where you can post and you guys do your own little thing. Then we're going to have a section for moms, for army moms, for Christians, for Christian witches, for Wiccans, for santeros, santeras, paleras, voodoo, hoodoo. We're going to have food, we're going to have cooking, we're going to have brews, oils, all kinds of stuff. If there's anything you can think of, or if you want to start your own group and you want to mod it, just let Glammy know or myself know. She is a mod and an admin, and she has just as much, she's a co-owner in it, so she has just as much right to help out with everything. She knows how, okay? And that is going to be PaganSuperstars.com. I got that name and I just thought it was too cool because we are superstars. You know how I'm always like, we are goddesses. I just thought it was so cool. We are superstars. So PaganSuperstars.com. And then the other one that I did was GlobalPagansOnline.com, which is just a website. And that's a website basically that I had just for advertising and I think it was Global Pagan Superstars, something like that. But if you go through all of our websites, through all the main websites, you'll see all the new websites that we've put together. I've been working my little butt off. GlobalPagansOnline.com, okay? And you have PaganSuperstars.com, which is our forum. Go to our forum. You want to be linked in. You want to be in our newsletter, and you want to be in our forum because we are going to be giving away a lot of stuff, and everybody knows I love to give away stuff. And we also are going to have people start. I think Joanna DeVoe is actually going to do something. She's real healthy and stuff. So I told Glammy, I said, contact her. She loves me to death. She'll do something to help us out. So we're trying to get women together. And if you go look on, I think it's on greeneyedwitch.com or no, Witchysisterhood. If you look on the powerful women, or I think I did powerful women or mentors, it's a lot of my mentors that I had that taught me. I have millions of dollars of training in my head, and I'm willing to work with you if, in your business or in anything to help you out. But what I want you to do is look at it and look at these people and really research them and read them. And I'm going to go look for some old recordings that I did because I was on radio stations. When I was doing really good, I was a trainer making buku, and they had me on stations. So I'm going to go try and pull them up too so you can hear them. But, you know, I just want to share, you know, I want to share everything. I want everything to be positive. I want an even flow, you know, on YouTube, and I want us all to get everything back together. And I've been working on myself a lot. And a lot of people have written me and said that they've seen the change, and I can honestly tell you that Arula has done it for me. Getting Arula has been probably one of the best things of my life, and it did help me. Sorry if I'm looking a little different. My camera's right here, but it helped me change a lot. And going through my bad relationships, my surgeries, you know, losing my hair, gaining weight, losing weight, you know, all my kids moved out, which is killing me because I've been taking care of somebody my whole life. I've been taking care of them, and I've given them all my teens and my 20s, and now they're gone. And it's like, who do I take care of now, you know? And all I have is Capone and me, and, you know, we sit around eating fucking cookies. So I'm gaining weight. But anyway, so I'm working on that too. But yeah, go check out KATZloveguru.com. Please go to PaganSuperstars.com. Get yourself registered, set yourself up a profile, go make a group, get yourself involved. If you want to, you know, if you want to promote some of your products on there, let us know. You know, you want to do a spell or two that, you know, really safe, you know, whatever. And I want you to know it's all for 21 and over. We are not doing anything with children anymore, kids, teens, nothing. You're more than welcome to do it, but I do not. For the simple reason that I just don't want the liability. And I'm just trying to make sure I have nothing else to say. Okay, so here's my trick. Here's my thing. Everybody says, well, you know, I was in a group and somebody had said something. Let me see if I can turn this a little bit. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm trying. I was in a group and somebody said something about growing their hair, and they said a bunch of stuff. And I said, you know, if you use grapeseed oil, this is grapeseed oil. I don't know if can you see it? Really good. Grapeseed oil, fairly cheap. This is $2.99 online. It's 100%. Okay, you don't need big bottles unless you're going to make your own essential oils and stuff, but you can use this as a moisturizer, a lotion. I have very sensitive skin, and I go to a dermatologist because I scar so easy. They put needles in my arms for my surgeries, and it looks like I've been shooting up. I haven't, but it's just I scar very easy. So this stuff lasts forever, okay? The other thing that I do is a rose oil. This is rose oil from Arua Cassia. It's a fortifying rose oil. It's Rose Absolute. Oops. There it is. Oh, can you see it? Can you see it? Rose. And so what I do is I open this up, which I already did this, so I'm not going to do it again because I don't want it to be too much. Oh, God, it smells so good. And I pour it in there, and it gives it that nice, real pretty smell, you know, in your hair. And this is how I get my hair to grow out really thick and really pretty. And my hair falls out a lot because of the chemicals or the treatments that I go through. So I've learned how to do it in a natural way without using relaxers, especially if you're of any ethnic group, you've got curly hair. This will work for your hair really good. Okay, so let's just say at night after you've done all that, I'm going to take my hair clip out and just show. Okay, so everybody gets to see all my, see my Pikachu hair? I have Pikachu. So yeah, the other night I took my hair and I went like this. I said it's all uneven and most of it fell out. I went all the way up there and I just went and it's already growing back out. So, you know, it's not very long. It's like, you know, right here. But it'll be back out. Give me about 3 months. It'll be all the way back out. My bangs are pretty, you know, they were longer, but I actually went, here, let me see. I went and cut them because I'm wearing my glasses again, and they were driving me crazy. So what I do is I will take a rubber band, go to Sally's. I know I talk and I jabber, but I am trying to help you out. I'll see if my son will edit this. I go to Sally's, and I always use white head wraps for my religion or for my altars or whatever. But for when I sleep too. But the reason in India, the reason they have such beautiful hair is they wrap their hair in silk. They wear silk around their head a lot. And silkworm, if you look it up, it helps your hair grow. So, you know, whether you're wrapping your hair, you can even wrap your hair at night and use a couple of bobby pins to keep it straight. If you're ethnic and you have really curly hair, wrap it, put some bobby pins in it, and then wrap it and go to sleep. In the morning, it'll be all straight. You do not have to keep putting heat on it. And then your hair will grow really long. And this is a natural way for you to do it without doing relaxers and chemicals that are going to harm your body, give you cancer, or maybe make your eyes fall out or do something crazy to you. So I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. So this one I love, and it's 100% silk, okay? I love this. I love it. And I go down here. I like it because I can wear my hair out. I don't like my hair stuck in there because it bothers me. A lot of things bother me. I know you guys are like, what the fuck? But I pull this down and then I tighten it and I come up and I'll tie it. Okay? And then I got my glasses on. Then I pull it back up. I tighten it. And I'll tie it in the back. You can do it like that. And then pull this down and it'll hold all your hair. It'll hold, sorry, I'm not going to do the whole thing. But it'll hold all your hair in the back, if you see. Or you can do like I do it sometimes, Tupac style. And I will actually wrap it and I will tie it under both here. This looks like a very African tradition, so it's kind of cool. I go out to check the mail like this sometimes, and I had one lady ask me where I got it. She loved it. She was like, "That's so pretty." But I was like, "Shit, I should bedazzle this shit." No, I'm kidding. But anyway, I don't even have a bedazzle, so don't think it. But anyway, see, so it wraps all your hair. I don't know if you guys can see it perfectly. It wraps everything. It wraps it, and it stays on in your sleep. Now, I have another one. Oh, my God, if I can go find it. I have another one that is so amazing because it's silk, too. It's at Sally's. I'm going to take this off if you guys don't mind. It's at Sally's, and it's amazing because the reason I think that it's amazing is that it's half of one of those, and it goes around here, and it zips right here, and I just wear all my hair down. And if you have problems with your edges breaking, or your edges are really thin, or you have really curly hair, and you really are, you know, I have curly hair. And see, okay, see this side is curly? See? Okay, see this side is straight? It's because it was wrapped up, and I was just being lazy today, and I had that part out. But it works. It's a system that you can use without heat, dryer, or curlers. And if anything, a lot of you guys are into that rockabilly look. I would love to do that. I just don't have the patience to do it. I want to do my eyelashes too. My daughter's going to this class to do the eyelashes to where they last 3-4 months, and she's going to do mine on the 8th. And if it works, shit, I'm going for it. I'm doing it. Because I have no eyelashes or eyebrows. I'm getting my eyebrows tattooed too. So that was my little helpful hair thing. And you know, it's for witchy sisterhoods. This is for all my sisters out there, you know, all my women's. You know, it doesn't matter whether you're a witch, you're a woman, you're a mother, you're a sister, you're a daughter. I don't care who you are. You know, you're my sister, and we're here. Let's be here for each other, and anything that helps you out or anything cool you do, you know, that saves you money or anything. I think this was $1, and this was like $2 or something. I bought it online. I buy everything online. And what I might even do is put together a package and do this as a giveaway too for the forum for something, or for me and Glammy will think of something. We're always thinking of stuff. It's really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. So the next videos you should see are a couple of spells from Glammy and myself. We're going to show you how to do a few healing spells and a couple of spells that you can do for people, beginner spells with crystals. And one of them is with lapis lazuli that I have mastered. Oh, I love lapis. And I'm going to have her do that one. I'm either have her do that one or the opal or the or a couple of other ones. So we're going to spread them out and do a few of those. And like I said, we're looking for hosts. And you don't have to host. You don't have to dedicate yourself. You're not a part of us, anything. You're just being a guest for one day, and you're just giving us some input, you know, telling us about you. If you want to do a panel where we have 3 to 4 people and we have a few subjects and we talk about all these cool subjects because we're all so freaking amazing, and, you know, we talk about our day or how the guy at the water what machine, you know, was licking the thing and it pissed you off and you just wanted to sock him. And no, I'm not violent. Okay, just a little. But, you know, and you need to talk to somebody. So that would be perfect for all of us to jump on and we all have this cool conversation, and maybe we can have a wine night. And I would love to do a virtual baby shower. You know, some of us that might be pregnant and having babies, we have a calendar on the PAGANSuperstars.com. There's a calendar. You can put your birth date on there. You can put your, you can put a baby shower on there if you're selling candles, if you're doing any of those MLM companies or those nutritional companies. If you want to do any of those candlelight parties, a virtual one, then go put it on there and people can accept it. And if they go, they go. You know, you put up pictures and people take orders, and it's all of us supporting each other and helping each other and having fun with each other. And I also made up a meetup group here for Las Vegas for Santeria, Palo, and Santeria, Palo, Vodou, and Ocha at Vodou. And I'm actually going to put that link in too, because if anybody's local and they're able to interact with that, I'd love to meet everybody. So otherwise, that is all I have for right now, and I hope you guys have a blessed night. Thanks for looking at me. Natural. This is how I'm going to bed. But I really had to share this with you because I swear by this, and it really, really works. I just bought these brand new because the other ones are done. But I also had a really good weight loss trick for you too. I can share for belly fat. A lot of you guys, when after you hit 35-40, your stomach, you lose that tone in your stomach. It helps flush it out and keep that tone, you know, after 30. So it's just a vitamin. That's all it is. It's a vitamin that you're digesting, and you take it every day. Every day. Another thing that helps, a lot of people say, well, Kat, how do you keep your, you know, how do you look so young, and how do you keep your youth, and blah, blah, blah. I've been taking melatonin since I was probably like 1. Melatonin is, you have melatonin naturally in your body, and if you can't sleep, you can take 2 to 4 of them, and 2 to 4 hours later you will go to sleep. Now my tolerance is too high, so I have a hard time going to sleep with them, but I still take it every day, and I have found that it's really, really helped. Even my dermatologist has been like, you know, I'm 40 in April, and I've held my weight. You know, I've held my age pretty well, you know, and I don't have any, I have circles under my eyes right now, but it's makeup. I don't have, I see a lot of people in Las Vegas with crow's feet, and I don't have any. So, and another thing I use is Pond's, and I have this one really expensive skin cream that I use, and I put it on my elbows, my face, and I rub up on my neck, and I've been doing that since I was 16. So I take really good care of my skin too. But otherwise, I love you guys. Any ideas you have, throw them at us. You know, my personal email is KATZ0411@yahoo.com. You can send it to us at Witchysisterhood@yahoo.com. Glammy and myself will both get that. And we are looking forward to getting on that message board with you, the forums, the chats, the groups, you know, Katz Love Guru, everything. Just, oh God, I'm just eating it up because we're doing so much, and I've put a lot of work into it, and I've done it all by myself, and I'm so proud of myself. The only problem I'm having is making banners, but I think my son is going to help me with that. So any suggestions, just let us know, and we're here for you. I had to make like 6, now 7. Somebody else wanted one. I had to make a bunch of honey jars today, and the thing about it is they're all different spells, and they all have to be done differently, so it took me forever. And then what I do is I take them, I go put them out, you know, in front of my guerreros or my agoon, depending on what it's for. And then I end up shipping it out with certain affirmations or prayers and certain stuff. So, but yeah, that's my life, my witchy life. I love it. I love it a lot. So I look forward to speaking with each and every one of you guys, and I'd like to see a lot more videos of you guys. Please do video responses, letting Glammy and myself know how we're doing. If you change anything, if you're offering anything, if there's anything that you think that we could do better, constructive criticism is fine. I just don't want any bullying or anybody being mean or racism, or I don't want any of that stuff on this go round. I really want to have a good turnaround, and let's all just love and be friends and be sisters and brothers. We have enough people out there attacking us, and unfortunately lately I've gotten more love from the Christians and other races than I have my own kind, and I would like to turn that around. So that's my reason. And I've said enough. Good night, guys. I love you. Bye.